Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. Hi, I hope all of you are doing okay throughout this lockdown. Today I'm going to do another face mask, and I have made several face masks, so I would like to share my idea how I did it. Now this is a handkerchief fabric. This is 100% cotton, and it has a little bit embroidery, little flower on the side, and I have cut a handkerchief in the middle, so that made two face masks, and these are pleated fashionable face masks. As you can see, the top has 3 pleats, and then I have used the fabric and 2 strings, 2 elastic, and this elastic, see, here's a beautiful flower. This is embroidered flower. Now these were really beautiful handkerchief. I got it from India, and they were set of 12, and I have used them, several of them, throughout the years, and a few of them were left untouched, so I thought that this would be a good use for making face masks, since they are 100% cotton and very beautiful and comfy. So I have cut it in the middle, and now I'm going to stitch the side, and 3 of the sides are already stitched to the sides with the width wide, and the width wide, this fabric is 4.5 inch, so altogether it was, the handkerchief was 9 inch altogether, so I cut it at 4.5 inch. So 4.5 inch width wise, and the length is sort of like 11 and 11.5, something like that, so I would take it just 11 inch. And then my elastic, I cut it at 9 inch, so I'm gonna need 2 elastic on each side, so each side will have 1 elastic, so one mask will have 2 elastics, so one handkerchief will make 2 masks, so you need 4 of the elastics. And I had some wide elastics, and I've been using those. I just cut them into 4 pieces, thin pieces, because if the elastic is very wide, you're going to have a little pain in your ears. So now I'm giving some straight stitch to just stitch that top part, and I'm going to do 3 pleats to just pinch out the fabric and hold it on the side, just to be able to put the elastic. So I'm putting 3 pleats, and these you can put the pleats iron and pin it, but I'm just showing you here just the idea, but you can do your way, and that might be a little easy if you just iron the pleats and then put some pin, and then you run through the machine. But I'm going to do the whole thing hand stitch, because I prefer hand stitching, and it's just so calming and brings me to a very calm meditative state. So I'm just gonna do hand stitching. So I have to stitch both the sides, and just 3 pleats, and if you give more than 3 it will become very little, so I'll just stick to 3 pleats. And after I stitch both the sides 3 pleats, then I have to stitch the elastic. So as you see, while I'm stitching it, I am keeping it little loose, not too tight, because if you make it too tight, that will just reduce your fabric further. So keep your pleats pretty loose, and then when you put it on, you can just pull it from your nose to the under the chin or wherever, and using this pleats makes it easy to pull it down. And also I'm going to use So this is the pleat for the other side. The other side pleat also, just hold it or pin it and go ahead and stitch. And you can do all this thing under a machine by pinning it. I'm just doing by hand, but it's up to machine also. If I'm doing many different color, I need many different colors of bobbin and several bobbins, and then the many different colors of thread. So hand stitching, I can bypass all that. Just put little thread in a needle and just this is something, you know, hand stitch, you can even wear it, it's no big deal. So we're going to stitch that side, and now I'm gonna have to put my elastic on two of the sides. And this putting elastic, you have to be a little patient because I want to go 2 times with the elastic, so the elastic will be secure properly. And again, you can do this job in your machine. So while I'm putting the elastic, I will talk about little bit about the garden. Now my garden this year did not have much of a produce because of the too much rain. So all the seeds I put in, they got washed out, and I had bitter melon plants came up and they're growing, but I haven't seen any bitter melon yet. I had pumpkin, which the leaves came, and did not see any pumpkin. There were a few leaves. This year the garden is doing horrible because there are a few reasons this year why garden is doing so bad. Number one is too much rain every single day. Number two, I think it's too much chemical coming down with it. Number three, we all know some new things that came up, so that's killing the bees and the butterflies. So I have not seen a single bee or a butterfly, and so basically there's no fruits or vegetable. And I put beans, radish, squash, tomatoes, all kinds of okra, eggplant, but nothing came up. I had some radish plants, big. So now back to the stitching. I have stitched the elastic. Now you see it's looking so pretty, and now I'm gonna have to do the pleats for the middle. Now middle, you first wear the mask and see that how it fits you. If it's little bit loose, then only you put your 2 or 3 or 1, whatever you think suits you, whatever you think will work with you. That many pleats. Now I'm putting here 3 pleats, so I'm just going to pinch and make 3 pleats and then give a stitch. And here goes the same thing. You can iron it out and put pins, and then you put the pleats and stitch it, and you put some little pins so it'll stay in place. It won't be a struggle. Now this fabric is really beautiful, very beautiful fabric, and the embroidery itself is so beautiful. So now that we have this need for the mask, and which is mandatory, and you know, it's like when God gives you lemon, you just make lemonade, make the best out of it. So since we have to wear masks, so I decided why not make little bit pretty looking mask. So I'm making this, and I'm going to make some embroidered and some bead sequin and all kinds of things in the mask, so it will look pretty. since we already lost the smile and we lost the lipstick. And even if you wear lipstick or you smile, nobody can see it. Doesn't matter how you look because nobody can see your face anymore. So at least we can get creative with the mask and do all sorts of pretty things in the mask. So this mask has embroidery and there's a different colorful fabric. You can mix and match with your outfit and put whatever you like, beads, sequins, whatever. So you see this is quite beautiful length and width, so it will exactly cover your face, and also very soft and breathable and easy to make, hand stitched, took barely any time, and the best part is you do it yourself and have fun doing it, and at least you can now have some new things to wear along with your outfit, all different designs. And so thank you so much. Make some. Bye bye. Have a great day. Good night. Sweet dreams. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.